Ahead on 12 News, vandalism at Maple Grove's Town Green. What it will cost to fix the damaged Bandshell. Plus, the debate over gun control makes its way to Plymouth City Hall.
I think it's a very important issue and people are very passionate about it on both sides.
And later, doing a little spring cleaning, we'll show you one way to turn those unwanted items into cash. 12 News starts right now. Hello and thanks for joining us. A popular site for entertainment in Maple Grove was vandalized, and now police are asking for the public's help.
The incident happened April 5th at the Town Green Bandshell, and that's where reporter Sonia Goins joins us live with more. Sonia?
Mike and Alice, you can see the damage done to the bandshell. These 3 glass panels are gone, and a 4th one is about to give away. If you look closely, you can see where the bullets hit. Police say they have all hands on deck trying to figure out who did this.
They appear to be holding some type of a CO2 gun that we're shooting these windows out. The problem is that, first of all, it's a beautiful area and we don't want any vandalism to occur there. But this costs our taxpayers a lot of money.
These surveillance pictures show 4 men walking around the bandshell around 11 April 5th. 2 weeks prior to this incident, there was another report of damage at this property. However, a different glass pane was involved. Police don't know if these same men were involved in the first incident. However, a lot of damage was done in this latest case.
Right now we're at $15,000. They're going to have to replace probably a 4th panel over there, which puts us close to the $20,000 mark. So we would hate to take different types of measures, you know, putting plexiglass in, which would take away from some of the beautiful area that we have over there.
Now, park officials tell me that there's a special fund set up to handle all this damage, to pay for this damage, I should say. They say the performances will go on as planned. If you have any information, call Maple Grove Police. Live in Maple Grove, Sonia Goins, 12 News.
All right, thanks, Sonia. Meantime, Crystal police are investigating a shooting in which one man was shot at the front door of a home. It happened in the 4200 block of Zane Avenue in Crystal around 11:15 Tuesday night. A 22-year-old man was shot in the neck. His family drove him to North Memorial, where he was treated and released. Police continue to look for the shooter, but they don't believe the incident was random.
A federal indictment announced today accuses a Brooklyn Park man of selling heroin that led to a Medina man's death. Jamie McClellan is charged with 10 felony counts. It's the first time the U.S. Attorney's Office has charged someone with distributing heroin resulting in death. McClellan was arrested after selling heroin to undercover agents on at least 4 separate occasions. A decision by the Plymouth City Council to change its legislative priorities received significant backlash Tuesday night.
Last month, the council voted to strike its support of a state bill to expand gun background checks. As Delane Cleveland reports, it's a hot-button issue that drew strong opinions from people on both sides of the gun debate.
We are all here tonight,
Tuesday night in Plymouth,
friends, because we care about gun violence and the impact that it has on our community.
A crowd of people in support of expanded background checks on gun sales.
This is a piece of legislation that is critical to protecting our community.
Gathered at Plymouth City Hall to express their displeasure about a decision the City Council made last month.
I am here today to express my disappointment in the Council's recent decision to pull the support for gun safety and keeping our community safe.
He's referring to a bill introduced at the state capitol that would require criminal background checks on all gun sales.
We have to do something.
Plymouth's Public Safety Director Mike Goldstein supported it, and as a result, the council agreed to support it as well.
I think we watered down the language enough where it probably wasn't worded the best, and but we included it in our legislative priorities list, and then we were contacted by members of the community that felt that it wasn't a city issue and that we shouldn't take a position on it.
That led the council to rescind its position, which drew plenty of criticism.
We have a moral obligation to act. To remain neutral is not to remain neutral. Neutral is supportive of the current loopholes that we have wrongly allowed.
However, council members defended their actions.
It is a state issue. The city can take positions, we know that,
but it's not going to pass this session for me. What I thought I could do in the interim is to learn more about the bill, to understand the complexities of it.
City officials say it remains to be seen whether expanded background checks on gun sales will be a future priority.
In my opinion, it probably may not make our list, but that's certainly a decision that the entire City Council will make.
In Plymouth, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
The City Council took no action on the topic Tuesday night because it wasn't on the official agenda.
The Golden Valley has approved financing for a new community center with construction set to begin this fall. These drawings show what the new $18 million Brookview Community Center will look like. The existing building will stay open while the new one gets built. The new building will include a banquet hall for weddings and an indoor play area. A task force spent about a year gathering input for the new facility.
The piece that excites me the most is the task force. One of their big struggles was defining what a community center was for Golden Valley. And the conclusion they came to is that it needed to be a gathering place for Golden Valley. And that's what it's been designed to be, this gathering place for folks of all ages with a lot of different opportunities and activities in the building. And based on that direction, I think we've hit it on the head.
Closer view.
For the median valued home of $258,000, it'll cost Golden Valley residents about $108 a year in property taxes over a 20-year period. Concept
plans have been revealed for improvements at the Coon Rapids Dam Park in Brooklyn Park. Planners have been taking input for months on what the 150-acre park and a 90-acre nature area could become. Planners say they're trying to balance expectations between people who use the park and want only minor changes and those who want bigger improvements. One idea is an elevated walkway through the trees.
We experienced the park on foot with our eye level at, let's say, 5 feet 3 inches, and now we get up in the trees. How does a bird experience nature? We think it can be all ADA accessible because we can work with the natural topography of the park. And when you get to the edge of the canopy walk, you're suspended, 20 feet off the ground.
You can weigh in on the plans Wednesday and Thursday nights at an open house starting at 5:30 at the Brooklyn Park Community Activity Center. Coming up, getting cash for cleaning out your closet. We'll explain next in Money Savers.
And then later in sports, the prep baseball season gets underway as Osseo takes on Champlin Park.
But first, weather that will feel more like May on Thursday. If you are waiting to clean out your closet for a garage sale, we have another option for you.
Consignment and clothing resale shops offer an easy resale option, and reporter Shannon Slatton explains how to make the most of your unwanted items in today's Money Savers.
I love shopping.
Shaylee Zatz likes to stay on top of the latest fashion trend.
I could probably furnish a whole store just based on my closet. It's bad.
When it's time to clean out her closet.
I brought in today a couple Lululemon tops. I have a pair of these really funky rain shoes. They love Ann Taylor tops. They're really cute and fun.
Shaylee estimates she's made $5,000 in the last 2 years from cashing in on unwanted clothes and purses.
And just because I'm done with something doesn't mean that somebody else can't use it, so I come into Clothes Mentor a lot and sell to every Clothes Mentor in the metro area, actually.
Getting cash on the spot is what sets Clothes Mentor apart from consignment stores.
I like it's a little bit different from consignment in that you get cash right on the spot. I don't like having to wait for months. They like it, they buy it right away, and then I have the money in my pocket.
So this is our Lululemon bag we just got in yesterday.
Rachel Pella is the fashion coordinator for Clothes Mentor.
We pay you cash on the spot, so we price it about 70% cheaper than the mall, and then we give you about 1/3 of that.
The exception is designer handbags.
We always want designer bags.
Those are the most popular items, so you take home half of the asking price.
Those come in and go out so fast.
Rachel says if you are cleaning out your closet and looking to make a buck, remember 3 things. Condition matters.
Like new conditions, freshly laundered, no stains, rips.
Brand names count.
Michael Kors, very popular here.
And whatever is hot for the season,
and this is a Lululemon,
will sell.
Super cute. Kate Spade purse.
If you haven't worn it in the past year, I would say bring it in. Even if you're not sure, have them look at it, because what's trash to you can be gold to someone else.
For Money Savers, Shannon Slatton, 12 News.
Coming up, a math tutor in Brooklyn Park who could one day be at the head of the class.
But first in sports, local athletes put their college choices in writing on spring signing day. John Jacobson has that and more when we come back.
Well, big day for high school students looking to take that next step, signing day.
Right, and now you're getting down to where it's crunch time. You're headed off to school in a few months here. Yeah. Wednesday marked another of the NCAA National Letter of Intent signing days. Athletes who didn't sign or perhaps hadn't been offered scholarships yet by the earlier dates could sign beginning today. Well, Wayzata, 5 athletes signed their letters of intent early Wednesday morning. Isaiah Hillstrom will swim at the University of North Dakota. Nick Benson is a diver. He is also headed to North Dakota next year. The other signees at Wayzata included volleyball player Liz Benson, who signed with New Jersey Institute of Technology. Wesley Heel will run cross country and track at Loyola University in Chicago. And Nordic skier Michaela Keller-Miller, who signed with Alaska Anchorage. At Maple Grove, tennis player Charlie Atkins signed with Augustana, and track athlete Leroy Quete signed with Minnesota State Mankato. Armstrong honored 3 athletes, with 2 of them signing today. Lacrosse player Will Lawson with Rockhorse University in Kansas City, and Nordic skier Hannah Rudd, who also signed with Alaska Anchorage. She led the Falcons to the state team title this spring. Now to baseball, where most teams are starting their game schedule this week. Maple Grove opened at home Tuesday against an Elk River team that is now a section opponent too. The Crimson facing the Elks on a chilly afternoon. Bottom of the first inning, Connor Hogan drives a shot to the fence for a 2-run double. Kyle Zemer, the second of 2 runners to score, capping a 5-run inning for the Elks. Maple Grove chips away in the second. Brett Schultz with a base hit up the middle. That plates Jaden Roll with a run. And then Isaac Collins goes the other way to left, ripping a 2-out single. Hayden Thompson around to score, cuts the Elks lead to 5-3. The Crimson get nothing the rest of the way. Mitch Thompson with a strikeout here for Elk River, and the Elks win it 6-3. Like Maple Grove, Osseo's baseball team had a couple of games postponed last week, and the Orioles hosted at Champlin Park in another blanket weather day. Third inning of this one, the Rebels' Riley Johnson singles to right field. Zach Logan comes in from second base to score, just beating the tag of the plate, making it 2-0 Champlin Park. Next inning, Cole Albers slaps one into left. Jeff Wayloggy rounds third and trots in to give the Rebels a 3-0 lead. In the bottom of the inning, Osseo comes back. Cameron Perna grounds to the right side. Eric Pearson with a slide and grab, his throw to first is off, and Eric Lyons scores to make it 3-1. 2 batters later, John Bezdacek flares one to right. Perna comes in, sliding to score, and the Orioles cut the lead to 1. But that's all the runs they get while Champlin Park continues to hit. Wayloggy crushing a ball to deep left here in the 7th inning, scoring 2, including Joey Albright. Champlin Park wins at 8-2. They are now 2-0 on the season. In softball, Maple Grove has a lot of new faces after graduating some top talent, including pitcher Sidney Smith. The Crimson at home hosting number 3 Elk River. Down 2-0 in the 5th inning. Maple Grove's Eleanor Schutte slaps it to third. Nice play by Alexi Beck, but the throw home gets away. Taylor Rosacker and Maria Palin score, and the Crimson tie at 2-2. In the 6th inning, Elk River works a double steal when the Crimson are slow to execute. It's Caitlin Aday scoring to put the Elks back in front 3-2. Hockey star Taylor Wente is back playing softball, and she hits a hit down the line to score Aaron Roll as Maple Grove ties at 3-3 in the bottom of the 6th. But Elk River comes back. Sophie Shute knocks a hit into right center to score Jamie Langbin as Elk River wins it 5-3. Also in softball, Park Center playing its season opener at home against Spring Lake Park. Top of the 3rd, Jordan Fisher with a wild pitch for ball 4. Sarah Fruznia scores, and it's 1-0 Panthers. Nice defensive play by the Pirates here on the slap bunt. Tammy Coward at 3rd, Cheyenne Kennedy at 1st, and then home 8th grade catcher Casey Johnson with a tag out at the plate. Double play ends the inning. 5th inning, though, Spring Lake Park adds to its lead. Bria Parrish draws a bases-loaded walk, scoring Jazz Rickenbach with the Panthers' 3rd run of the game. And that's more than enough run support for Haley Jones. She spins a 2-hitter in this game, and Spring Lake Park shuts out Park Center 6-0 the final. And that's a look at sports. Hopefully warm weather and more blankets needed in the future.
Those are committed parents right there.
Some good highlights, though. Thanks, Jen. Still ahead, the next in our series of dedicated volunteers.
We'll meet a man in Brooklyn Park who knows what counts when it comes to helping students. We'll be right back. Well, finally today, in honor of National Volunteer Week, the spotlight shines on a math tutor in the Osseo School District.
Warren Staley is helping students make their studying count at Birch Grove Elementary. In Miss Etchen's 4th grade classroom, the math problem is one teacher and 29 students who all want her attention.
So if you did 40 divided by 4, what would you get? 10.
Good thing volunteer Warren Staley is just outside the classroom to help.
It definitely makes a difference, and a lot of the students, they really need that one-on-one so they can focus and get that extra practice.
Sure you need help?
2 to 3 times each week, Warren comes to Birch Grove Elementary for about an hour to work with 3rd and 4th graders on math.
The best part is when you come back and then the student says, hey, I passed my test. It's like, great. That's what we're here for, to help out.
Today, he's helping 10-year-old Morgan Sanders with her fast recall of division.
He's funny. He likes to trick me sometimes with multiplication and division. 9.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Yeah, 9.
Okay. You know, I like to test you.
He does such a great job engaging with the students. He knows their names, and they're excited to see him, and he's just such a friendly personality to have as a volunteer.
For Warren, a father of 2 daughters at Birch Grove, volunteering at the school is a new endeavor since he started in January.
Something I've been thinking about for a while, just haven't really had the time in the past with work. So I was between jobs, so it allowed me the opportunity to do it, and I've loved it.
The rewards are twofold.
If they're struggling to help them out with it. It's like just seeing that light come on. It's like, okay, I get it now.
Morgan feels like she's ready for her upcoming test, and Warren is getting some practice working with kids as he considers going back to school to become a teacher.
Excellent. Nice job.
And our local schools are always looking for more volunteers to work with students one-on-one. If you are interested, the best thing to do is contact your local school directly. A lot of schools have volunteer coordinators, so you can touch base with them and see what kind of help they need.
He would be a good inspiration, too. And
yes.
I like that. You sure? You sure?
Positive? And she always got it right. She stood her ground.
Keeps her on her toes, yeah.
That's right. That does it for us. Thanks so much for joining us.
And we'll see you back here again tomorrow, starting at 4.